All right, everyone. Hello, this is me, Lady Infamous 415. You already know. It seems like y'all really like my videos. When I make videos like this, y'all kind of like them. So I'm going to keep doing them because it seems like you guys like my vlog videos more than my gameplay, which is kind of sad and kind of good because then I'll make more vlog videos. But it's kind of sad because I want y'all to see more of my gaming videos. You know how long I edit those motherfuckers? Anyway, we're gonna talk about goals here. So this is I was thinking about goals. I had a homie who did his goal plan on his YouTube channel. Shout out to Unsheath Productions. We are gonna do a little bit something like that as well. I was thinking about what I want to do, right? And not with grown women gaming, just with me as an individual. Okay, I want grown people shit. You think I just want some grown people shit? I do want, one of my goals is to get a car, get my license by next year. Right now, at the moment, I'm getting my passport made, and they got my birth certificate, so I can't apply for my driver's license until I get my birth certificate. So I'm waiting for that to get back. I want a car. I want my license. I want to be able to drive places, not places like that ain't in the city. Like if I want to go to Sacktown, if I want to go to LA, if I want to go to San Diego, if I want to go to Las Vegas, I can drive there. Um, Also, a more healthier lifestyle. I said in my last episode, at my last vlog, that, you know, women in my family are big. And when you're big like that, you are prone to more health issues. Um, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to die early. So I'm going to try to be more healthier with the things that I eat. And that's a journey in its own. Probably I'll talk about that next episode or something. Um, learn. I want to learn how to talk to people. Um, as far as me, I know how to talk to people in about every setting except dating and the sexes, you know. Um, I'm learning to get perspective on other people perspective. Even though I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like some of their perspective, but I have to understand that they do have them, and you have to respect them, and you can't get salty if shit don't go your way. And that's a long time to learn from me. Do I always get my way? No. Is there a percentage of how much lady gets her way? Not that. I'll say 20%. Trust me, 20% lady gets her way. Um, I wanted to travel and I can't travel. That's why I swear if it wasn't for this COVID, I would have been going to Japan next year. Real shit. Um, I'm not going to well, right now at this moment in time, I'm going to have to put that Japan on the back burner. Um, I want to make my living situation better. When I mean by better, like secure. Like I'm cool where I'm at right now, and if I'm here for the long run, I want to make sure that my living space is the most comfortable that it could possibly be, and I want to make sure that I'm secure. That in case something happens, I have like first, last, and deposit to get a spot of my own, because I don't want a nest egg, if you would say. That's what I want to do as well. Um, I'm getting better as a person, but I still have like stuff I really have to learn, like for reals, for reals. And I kind of like that because that means that I still have more learning to go, and I'm always a thirst for knowledge. I always love learning new things and stuff like that. Also, I do want to go to school. I'm advancing my career in the coffee business. I have to decide if I'm going to be doing coffee for the long run or do something else. I don't think that I'm in a position that Trust me, when I went and got my GED at 19 years old, I seen 2 people in their 60s getting their GED. So it's always good to get your education on. I just don't know what it is. I don't want to do cooking or culinary arts because I've done that before. That was like my main breadwinner throughout my life was culinary kitchen work, chef, sous chef, stuff like that. I don't want to do that. I want to do something different. So until when I figure that out, then I will apply more time on this education tip. I just don't want to be wasting my time on money on a course that I'm not going to be happy with. So I'm just thinking about what is best for me. Let me see. I have asked a couple of questions. Y'all, I swear y'all some real lurkers up in here, because when I ask for chat participation, sometimes I don't get it from you guys. And I'm like, what the fuck? All I asked on Twitter was to give me questions for the vlog. It doesn't have to be video game related, but questions that I can put up. I literally had to beg people to give me questions to answer, which is not cool. It is, I think when it comes to support, it goes both ways. If I'm over here supporting you, you could at least give me a question. That's on some real shit. It wasn't like I asked you for some money, or I asked you to donate, or I asked you to pay my motherfucking bills. All I asked was a question, something that could help me with my content. And some of y'all, Anyway, after I done begged people for some questions, a couple of people felt sorry for me, so they gave me a couple of questions. So I'm about to answer these 2. Shout out to Zeldrick, SSGP in the building. He said, did you ever go over a brief first experience with video game segments with these blogs? I've been doing vlogs for maybe 4.5, 5 years. So the experience of video game segments, it was always off the hip. So I had to improvise a lot. Usually when I made these videos in the beginning, I used to do them on the way to work or on the way to San Francisco. And it's like a 20-minute walk between my house and the BART station. So I told myself this is the perfect time to do these videos. When I was getting the Xbox One, I made it an issue to make my first experience getting that console cool. So what I would do is every time I got paid, I go to the bank, cash my check, and then right across the street is GameStop. So I'll have my camera up and be like, hey, yo, this is Lady Infamous. I'm finna go put $50 on this Xbox, which I still have to this day. And just make videos, and I will talk about how I felt about certain things about video games. It could be old, it could be new, it could be something I already played. But then life got in the way. I used to make a lot of review videos on games I played, and not like a whole game, but enough to miss it. That's why when I'm finished with Ghost of Tsushima, I'm going to do a review on that as well. I wasn't expecting everyone to listen to what I had to say, because at the time nobody was listening to me. I only had a couple of 2 people listen to me. So I'm I didn't have the audience that I had before. So it was just me and my opinions, and it didn't matter to anybody, and kind of missed that. I'm going to probably do more reviews. I think the next one is going to be Ghost of Tsushima. So we're on Act 2, so we'll get that ready. Okay. Thank you for your question that I literally begged online for. Thank you. All right. Martian Cat with the blue hair. Alien with the blue hair. Thank you for your question. What is your advice for folks wanting to start a podcast? All right. I'm going to give you 2. 1, whatever your topic is, whatever your podcast is focused on, you have to know what you're talking about. And what I mean when you have to know what you're talking about, even if you have to write notes, even if you make sure you find article points on subjects you want to talk about, and make sure you have your receipts when you talk about what you're talking about on your podcast. I don't know what your podcast is going to be. I'm just saying, aliens, for example, aliens, that's your shit. If you talk about aliens, make sure you have receipts, make sure you have documents, make sure you have reference points, make sure you have links, make sure you know what you're talking about to some extent. Because if not, somebody in the social media world is going to call you out on it, and you do not want that. Trust me, I know. I learned the hard way. So make sure you know what you're talking about when you're talking about it. So, another thing, the most important thing about starting a podcast is not only what you know what you're talking about, but you got to have people who is committed to the vision. And what I mean by that, not everyone might be like, hey, we down with your podcast, but not everyone can be committed to doing a show every week. And it takes hella tenacity, hella drive, and hella faith to put your time and effort on a show every week. You have to, the people that you run with on your podcast is very important, because you will have to gel. You will have to make sure y'all have chemistry there. If the chemistry is not there with your combatants on your panel, it's going to reflect how you do your show. I promise you this. I got blessed when I got Grown Women Gaming. We gelled like black gel on a summer afternoon. That's how gel we were. I'm not saying that we agreed with everything that we agreed on as far as video games is concerned, but we took time and effort with each other and made a commitment to do a show at least once a week. We've been doing it about 3 or 4 years now. So make sure, that's the best advice I can give you. Make sure you have chemistry with the people that you're working with. It will work out in the long run, I promise you. And make sure you know what you're talking about in these podcasts. Because 9 out of 10 times, there's going to be somebody else talking about the same thing you're talking about. What's going to differentiate you from them is your opinion and and your knowledge on what are you talking about. I'm just saying. That's my advice. Thank you for the questions, guys. I really appreciate it. So we set our goals, right? So a car, a license, make sure I have a nest egg for my future place. I'm not talking about like now, but like years down the road. I want to make sure I have enough money. So if I move somewhere, I have first and last deposit, a car, a license, and maybe better video game equipment. I think that's substantial. For me, I just want grown people shit, and I'm slowly and surely getting grown people shit. So that's my vlog for today. I told you, every time I get cute, y'all gonna get one. Thank you so much for watching me. Make sure if you got any questions, you can put it in the description down below. I'll put it in the next video. I'm not asking again. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna ask till you guys don't care of me asking anymore. You're going to bombard me with questions. And I'm always having this mic too close to my face. All right. Make sure you watch Grown Woman Gaming, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, noon Eastern, the best thing on a Saturday morning with me, Delilah, Sharice, and La Boogie. On YouTube, make sure you listen to Some Sort of Gaming Podcast with me, Unsheath Productions, Zeldrick, and Jay Sharpie. We do our shows on Sundays. We post them on Mondays. Wherever you get your podcast fix, y'all be easy. I love y'all, but sometimes I can't stand y'all, but I'm still here. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.